I will take some calls. I did notice we lost like nobody wants to watch this guy.
What about Rich Lux?
Rich Lux made it.
Oh, this stick around. So if you saw through this, send me that motherfucker. All right, this is the guy that he said it was in the alt-right pipeline. Check this out. This is worth it. I totally forgot about this.
What are you talking about? So apparently I made a video a couple days ago calling out, pointing out, because I still am a fan of Ethan Klein. And I was basically saying that I don't think it was right for him to, poke fun at when a gay caller who called him, who's part of the LGBTQIA community, right? And so that's basically what I said in the video. And that I still support Ethan Klein, and I still feel like he's a funny guy, and I like his content.
He called this guy an alt-righter.
Yeah. When I can catch up with these 3-hour vlogs or whatever that he's doing, right?
We'll say.
You know what? If that's the case, I'm going to say it again. What's Fatosa? That's Portuguese. You're white.
And disappointing. Saying you can guess if Matt is a power bottom by his voice is so gross. But I was right. That was the point. Apologies to whatever his name was. Apparently I was homophobic to him. But whatever.
Whatever his name was. He has. He's saying whatever his name was because he hasn't got the kickback on Twitter to have that self-examining moment.
I remember the guy's name. Like what the. Like I've seen the clip once.
Yeah, can you believe the fucking apology was fucking legit now? I don't.
So over these people. Shut the up. Shut up.
I just felt like that instance was just. It was just out of bounds, and I just felt like I called it out. I felt like Ethan Klein, in a way, in my opinion, being a gay man myself, was actually making fun of a person of the LGBTQIA community. So did many.
By the way, he's entitled to that.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is. I think there's a difference between. I think that's out of line, and then you need to fucking answer. You need to answer for it. But I can see how this guy could kind of got tied up into the cancel culture mob. I think it happens to a lot of people. Let's say somebody in the LGBT community says, I think you're way out of line with that stuff. All right, that's not necessarily a cancel thing, but then it gets kind of lumped together with the people that do want to do it. So in fairness, and I think this guy's being sincere. I assume. I have no reason not.
Over 100,000 you guys who watch my videos were liking and commenting and agreeing with what I was saying. So much so that Ethan Klein himself put out an apology about it. Okay. Well, it seems like because certain YouTubers, as myself, had called it out, that we were somehow giving the alt pipeline ammunition to come at Ethan Klein, and how somehow I'm part of that community now. First of all, that's very damaging for you to assume that, okay? And I'm...
Yeah, no shit.
Girl, Ethan Klein done called me a Nazi.
Yeah, kind of.
I didn't go to the best schools. I'm not the best with my words, but someone on Twitter put it very, very well.
Richie's very honest to me. I gotta be honest with you. Look, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but this is what I said.
Paige said,
"You need to lay off on the foundation, though. It's a lot of
maybe. I don't know about that stuff.
Go a little easier. Pipeline. Yeah. How do you overspeak a gay man who was offended by something Ethan said about his demographic, and then call him out for supplying the alt-right information that Ethan himself put online? Then profess to tell this LGBT member that Ethan is an ally, and ally isn't a descriptive term, it's an actionable term. You have to be active. So please tell me what...
Well, that sounds like some Nazi shit too, Paige.
Ethan is actively doing.
You have to do it. No, you don't.
Eat each other.
Yeah, that's it. Yes. Yeah. This is Twan's 12-year-old gay cousin.
Doing to be an ally. How is he giving back to the LGBTQIA community besides humiliating them publicly by feminizing certain aspects of their sexuality? Your fall from grace is the worst I've ever seen. The numbers are cute, but your soul is dead. Such a shame. Followed by another person.
And Ethan has procured that audience that gets that offended. I think what that person said was completely nuts. I think what fucking Rich said is completely reasonable. I think it's the difference between a criticism and saying you must because you're an ally and you have to be active. Silence is violence. Most Nazi fucking statement I ever heard in my life.
That said, ironic that Def would use the alt-right pipeline argument to defend Ethan. Ethan helped build and popularize the pipeline back in the day. Erasing one video and lying about it doesn't change reality. Now, guys, I don't know anything about that. Okay?
Yeah, the Rich is honest.
Yeah.
And I think if I had to guess, his offense came from an honest place, not a cancel culture place. Because I guarantee you, if it did, if it did, he wouldn't have just said that. I don't know about all that. This is how I feel.
Who the fuck in their right mind thinks Ethan Klein helped build and popularize the
kidding.
alt-right pipeline?
Well, he wasn't.
Like,
he was making fun of fucking SJWs fucking 5 years ago.
I know, and
Yeah,
that's
but that's how they
the
think.
pipeline.
That's how they think. But I
So
know. But notice
retarded.
Rich backs off from that. I'm not going that route. I think he's a very honest guy.
Yeah, I'm a
You guys-
national socialist, and I started out by watching H3H3.
Yeah,
Keep it up, Ethan. Great
You know,
job.
I'm
unbelievable.
very vapid and very superficial. Like, you know, it is what it is, right? To talk about this alt-right, left-right, Republican Party, Democrat Party, girl, I'm the taco party, okay? To me, when it comes to politics, I don't get involved in it. And you want my true opinion about politics? It seems like we take one crappy person and we pin him against another crappier person, and you post a vote whichever one you think is the less
He's probably right.
crappiest of the person. That's what I think when it comes to politics, okay?
Rich Lux
It's really not my
for
gig.
I agree with him. Sorry. I mean, especially the last fucking 2-3 elections.
Thanks to Pals for a point for the $5. What the fuck is his donation? Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Call it like I see it. Ethan Klein said something that was offensive to an LGBTQA community. I spoke up about it and I was like, I don't really think this is right. But I still like him, support him. I can see what he was saying.
Yeah, that's not canceling. So how did Def Noodles get it in his head that this completely reasonable human being would somehow be alt-right? Or did he just say anything? Is he just as stupid? Is he just as dishonest?
It's really
Is it two
it's really hard
fucking
for him to
digits?
see- Look, it's really hard for Def to see what's going on around him when his face is buried in Ethan's balls.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you know about
You're
that,
turning
John
John
Swan?
on over here. You want to cool it? Oh my God.
John, you think it's massive? You think what do you think, John?
Okay.
Matt.
John, you're on the air.
Thank you.
Fucking
John, you here?
9 inches that.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Nerdy
Sorry,
John. Oh, I thought it was
John
John's one. Sorry. Go ahead.
So apparently the reason why Def Noodles thinks that Rich Lux is alt-right is because Keemstar was actively retweeting and tweeting out clips from Rich Lux's video on the situation. So, you know, if you're associated with Keemstar in any way, shape,
you're
or form,
alt-right.
that must mean you're
Two
Not even-
digits. Two
Yeah.
digits.
Like legit, not even if you're associating with him, but if like Keemstar chooses to associate his Twitter account with you through a retweet, like these people are so rich. This is why people feel the need to say like retweets do not equal endorsements, because like people like Def Noodles are so retarded that they genuinely think that.
Are they? Is he retarded or is he just that dishonest? Probably a little both. When it comes to
a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
You could put everybody on the alt. He doesn't know. What
He
the
wouldn't
fuck
be
it is.
so like angry and upset if he like was
reads
intentionally being
headlines.
dishonest.
He literally reads headlines, watches YouTube videos, and regurgitates them.
Yeah.
It really is that simple.
But like that anger that he summons is genuine. Like he's upset, and it's not just because he knows he's fudging the truth. It's because he's like is believing his own.
And you know what the
fucking
thing? This is
bullshit.
all based around losing his Twitter account. And I got news for you. I would tell you how you lost your Twitter account because I kind of know, but it'd be like an episode of Stranger Things.